Well, greetings from Bishop Fenwick. Welcome back to another edition of Tuesdays with Tom. We're actually on track because it's Tuesday. And you can't tell, but I'm actually smiling underneath my mask. So I hear a lot these days about, stress and anxiety. Everywhere I go, it seems we're experiencing that, and especially the stress and anxiety on families. So I thought I would just share a brief word about maybe how I try to deal with that, and maybe this might be helpful to you. A couple of things to start off, like sometimes I just try to put on something nice, like I haven't worn this suit in a while. I don't know, I think it looks okay today. I always try to count when I breathe. Sometimes I forget to breathe, right? When you're talking so fast and you're so carried away and you have to go, 1, 2, 3, breathe. And the other thing I like to count is my blessings. When I really practice an attitude of gratitude, the stress and the anxiety seems to decrease. But I'm going to give you my top 4 because recently, as you may know, there was a kind of a quirk in the calendar. We had a countdown day. April 4th was 4, 3, 2, 1. Lots of people in Vegas getting married on that day, apparently. 4, 3, 2, 1. So 4 things that might help. Number 4 on my countdown up. And many of these are choices. They're choices that we can make. So my first choice, screen, sun. What would you choose? Sun. I know for my own self, getting outside helps me to deal with stress and anxiety. Number 3, keep things in perspective. I can either think small, like what's right in front of me and my world and my struggles and my problems and my issues, or I can think big. There's a lot of folks out there who are struggling with things far beyond what I can ever imagine or fathom. And when I think about the burdens that they carry, or when I think about the crosses they bear, I start to think like, I'm doing okay. And if I can just keep things in perspective, that really helps. So, find the sun, keep things in perspective. Number 2, pray. It's a simple choice, really. Am I going to rely on myself, or am I going to rely on God? Beautiful gospel reading this morning when Jesus is risen from the dead and Mary Magdalene is at the tomb and she thinks that he's the gardener, And Jesus says, whoa, why are you weeping? And she's so confused and she thinks that they've taken Jesus' body, and finally he just says to her, Mary. And she says, Rabbi. How often do we need to take time, do I need to take time to hear Jesus call my name, to hear God come to me in my own heart and my own soul? And that happens in prayer. 4, 3, 2, 1. Seek joy. It's a choice, really. Seek joy. I'll give you a really stark choice for me. Read emails on this, or on this, or on anything. Read emails, or find students. Right behind me in this new space, a few seniors have a study hall. I was chatting with them earlier. I got to see people at lunch today all together. The homerooms were busy. The classes have been crowded, in a good way crowded. It's so awesome to see students back here. And for me, that's joy. I get to choose. Will I find them? Will I talk to your sons and daughters today? Yeah, because that's life-giving. That's joy. So I hope those things help, right? Find the sun. Keep things in perspective. Pray. Find joy. And have a great week. Take care.